स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी अपडेट के लिए स्पोर्ट्स तक को सब्सक्राइब करें और हमारे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पेज को भी जरूर फॉलो करें।
Aaron, talking about this, also another debating point in cricket world right now is the T20 World Cup, which was scheduled to be hosted by Australia. So, what's your current reading of the situation? Do you think that tournament can take place as per schedule, or do you think it should be postponed? Because we have already seen many cricketers voicing their opinions over it, because some believe that there should be ample time before the mega tournament to kickstart. Like players should be back in action and should be at their best to compete in such global events.
Yeah, I think that if it's postponed, I think that that's just people have to understand that it's not just getting one team into a country and isolating and doing all them things to make sure that the biosecurity is looked after. It's getting 10, 12, 14 teams into a foreign country, which is going to be really tough, no doubt. We all want it to go ahead, and you just have to think about the logistics of how hard it can be for a team, not just one team. It's hard for one team to try and find a place that you can still train and practice and prepare as well as you can. But think about how many teams have to come for the T20 World Cup, and that's going to be really tough. Whether India come here in our summer for the Test, ODIs, T20s, that's just one team that you're talking about, and that's a lot different to trying to get a couple of hundred players plus ICC staff plus media plus television networks and everyone into the country and isolated. That's going to be a really tough thing to sell. So I think all that you have to consider is the health of the players for one, but the country where you're visiting, whether it's Australia, whether it's South Africa, it doesn't matter where it is. I think that you just have to take into account the health of everyone involved, and that's going to be a really, really tough time.
So do you think still Cricket Australia and ICC can, host the tournament as per schedule? Because ICC is yet to decide on the future of T20 World Cup. They are scheduled to meet on 10th of June. So do you think if a decision they are thinking about any particular decision, they should make it public so that players, teams, organizers, they all know that what is going to happen exactly, not the doubt or, there's no clarity.
Yeah, I think once they make that decision, regard if it's on or if it's off, I don't think it's going to make any kind of difference. But as soon as they know, I'm sure that they'll pass that on to the public and to the players and the boards and everything. I don't think that there's going to be any hiding away from the fact that it's a huge decision, no doubt. And I know as a player, as a captain, we want the tournament to go ahead. How realistic is that to go ahead? I'm not sure. I don't know the percentages, but I'm no doubt that as soon as that decision is made, that we'll all be made aware.